Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life with Liz, and I'm here planning for June 1st through the 7th. This is in my B&R Paper Crafts Plan B planner. And for this week, I'm also using a kit from B&R Paper Crafts called Flamingo. As you can see from the missing full boxes, this is the second time I'm using this kit, but there's still a good amount left because it's a deluxe kit. So here's full boxes, and there's like half box, some functional things, 3 more full boxes, and a set of headers, some boxes, more functional stuff, non-glittery boxes, 2 more full boxes, and a few icons. So this is obviously still a good amount of stuff in here, but not quite everything. In terms of stuff that it does have, here's 1 set of glitter headers, and then I'm going to use these headers as well. So that'll get me pretty far on the headers. I do think I'm going to use, I'm not sure. We'll see about the weekend banner. I was going to say I'm going to use it, but I'm not sure actually. I did pull out a few extras as well for other things I can use. So first off, I pulled these date dots from Avalon and 9th that are a leftover. And I pulled the zebra mild liner in this peachy color. I'm going to use those for the date cover spots. And then I pulled this skinny washi from Daiso to be the 3rd set of headers for me. I pulled this washi that has like boardwalk kind of vibes from Simply Gilded. And then I also pulled this super old washi I have from AliExpress. I think I have just enough left. And my plan is to use one of these sets of covers. I think they're from maybe Sadie Stickers. Not totally sure. They're unlabeled. I did also pull this wiggle that I've used before. So maybe I'll use that instead of the pen. This is in, they're all slightly different golds, but I think that's okay. And I'm gonna make it work. But I do have a set of date covers, 2 sets of headers, some bows and stuff, and a few icons. So I do think I could use some of this stuff. Do I get rid of this set of headers? Sure, I'm gonna get rid of this set of headers, only use one of these sets instead, and then use these date covers, which means I don't need the pen as well. All right, well look at that, so much planning done. These 2 sheets I don't need right now. Okay, I'm gonna do whatever this is, and then I will be back so that we can do the interesting bits. All right, here is where we're at so far. Definitely lots of foil. I think it's looking pretty cute. In terms of the full boxes, I've got these 4 or 3, these 2, and then these 4. So that gives me 1 more full box than I strictly need. To me, this flamingo is not a real flamingo and it bothers me, so I'm gonna skip that one. I am gonna try to pair up some of the other flamingos though. So I think I'm gonna put these 2 together. And I'm gonna put these 2 together. And I'm gonna put these 2 together. And maybe these 2 together. Which gives me this one as the leftover. No, wait, 2, 4. Yeah, that turns out correct. Okay. 6, 8. Okay, great. These 2 both face the same direction and kind of look the same. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one as my quote box. been putting the quote box up pretty high, and I feel like I like that, so I'm going to keep doing it. That puts this one, I'm running them through the middle this time, since I put these headers up really high. I'm not guaranteed they're straight across, but they're up really high. So that one goes there. So then I think I want these two guys. I think one here maybe. Another page done. There. And then I think we'll do these two next. Almost grabbed the wrong one. I like everything to face into the page as much as possible. So that's what I want, appearance to match and then into the pageness to match. Those are the two factors that I'm looking for when I pick how I lay out my full boxes. Okay, there we go. That's looking pretty cute, I think. Moving on to the sidebar. Sorry if you can hear my cat being loud in the background. Maybe this guy, maybe this guy. Not that one. For sure this guy. Maybe this one. Okay. And then I don't think I'm gonna need any of those. Okay. To start out with, I need this guy. I was like, where did I put my washi? I'm gonna put down this washi tape. It's almost gone, so my goal is to try to use it up today, or at least in this spread, because there's not much left. And then I have this little guy right here. That looks pretty cute. I'll save this one for sometime in the future. Underneath that, I want to put the habit tracker. There we go. I'm pretty sure I've already used, I already used the socials icons there. That's fine, because I got a whole bunch more. So let me see. Instagram. These are Piper Paper Company Instagram icons. Maybe this peachy color. I think that goes. There we go. I can put that in. And then after that, I think I'm going to stick one of these little washi strips. And then I'm going to put in one of these long checklists. This is going to be for my meal tracker. There's 7 spots in it, so it should cover whatever I need. Then I'm going to try to stick in another strip here. This isn't quite straight. There we go. Use up a little bit more here. And then I think I'm going to do, I'll do cleaning. I feel like we're still at spring cleaning vibes. So I can put that in just like a little guy, like so. And then do have somewhere this guy. I think I have space for, I think I'll use this one. Doesn't feel straight. I tried so hard to. Okay, I think that's as close as I'm gonna get. Put this underneath, like so. All right, that turned out pretty good down the sidebar, I think. I'm satisfied with it, so we're gonna move on. Moving on to the daily stuff. I do have work, obviously, unsurprisingly. Do I want boxes for that? Usually I use these little skinny guys. I obviously don't have 5 of those left. I could use the flags. Let me see what I have in the way of work stickers to kind of match the colors. I guess the secondary question is, do I have work stickers that match the colors? I could do pencils. That's an option. These are all like planner guys, but I will use them for work. No, those are a good color. Those are a good color. Let's see. Wow, I have so many that the colors just don't go. I have gold. I have this pink color. All right, I guess we'll use these tiny guys. So I think I'm going to alternate the glitter and the non-glitter. So I'm going to start with this one. And I need a glittery one. And a non-glittery one. I don't know what my cat is trying to do, but it's probably something stupid. And then I'm going to need 2 more. Well, we'll figure that out on the next page. And then I'm just going to stick in these tiny little icons. It's a little at a jaunty angle, but that seems fine. That one's even more jaunty. All right. Maybe work will be fun then. Okay. That's done. Also on Monday, I do have a plan with me going up. Icons that are left. I have a little laptop. I have this YouTube guy. Okay, I think I have enough left that I don't need to find something else to use. I'm going to use these really wide boxes just to mix things up. Usually I use a smaller box, but I feel like it's fun to use something wider for a change. I almost want to use a little Facebook icon, even though I don't use Facebook. Sure, why not? It's my little socials. That's my plan with me going up. I think I have a movie night this night. We also reschedule a lot. So if it happens, I have a movie thing. Not sure it's going to happen. Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't really know what's happening. Moving on to the second half of the week. We are on to a glittery day. Right here. And then I need a non-glitter option. Oh, well, this is not an ideal way that this turned out. That's okay. There we go. these guys in like so. Thursday, I don't really know what's going on, but Friday, I have a video going up. It's going to be my June book bujo. It's going up a little later than usual. If you're interested, it's already up by the time you see this video. So there's that. And then over the weekend, I honestly have no idea what's happening. So we're just gonna wing it when we get there. So I think this is where I'm gonna leave us with the pre-planning. Lots of foiling for sure. I, of course, have quite a bit of functional stuff left. And then I do also have these icons and then these bows that I might end up using. And then some pages I won't end up using. But I think that's everything for now. So stick around for just a second and you can see the finished spread. All right, here is the finished spread. I'll do a little wiggle and a twerk. Definitely a good amount of foiling this week. I did use the kit pretty well, I believe. I have some little bits left. Let's see. One full box and a few icons and the weekend banner. A few boxes here, a few functional things, little bits here, and a few more boxes here, but really not a lot going on. I did finish the full box page and this page, so those can go away now. And then in terms of things that I added, I also used those pretty well, I think. I have one set of washi covers left from this set, from wherever it came from. And then the wiggle has a little bit, one set of headers. This page is done. A few icons and some flags and bows. And then I have just a few dates left on this date sheet. And then lastly, I have this much washi left on this page, on this roll. I'm just gonna get rid of it because it's pretty old and disgusting at this point, so it's gonna go away as well. So I think a really good use of my stash and the kit. In terms of stuff that I use, definitely all that gold foiled wiggle, the overlays here, the washi from AliExpress, the kit from B&R Paper Crafts. I pulled in this little Piper Paper Company, these little Piper Paper Company. This is a little Creative Cavern Studio, as is this one, and these two, and this one. Let's see, what else did I pull in? This one's from Chasing Chels, and then another Piper Paper Company over here, but really pulled in a lot of stuff. Oh, and this washi from Simply Gilded. Pulled in a lot of stuff, made it fun and colorful. I like the little pops of blue here and there. I think it's really cute and fun and summery, which was great for this week. So that's all I have for today. As always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know how your week went down below, or leave me a flamingo emoji if you're not feeling chatty. I would love to say hi. And then follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Creative Life of Liz. You'll see in progress and finished spreads, bits and pieces of my life, what I'm reading, all that good stuff. And until next time, bye.